Right, how you doing all? I suppose this is part two really of a set of videos. First part of this video, I was on the River Plym up Mill End Way, Fingle Bridge. Anyway, got some lovely shots under the bridge, shooting with the Canon RF 24-105 on my Canon EOS R. And in the video, I kind of slated I used to shoot with the 5D Mark II, which I still do now and again. I love the 5D Mark II. It's just, the pictures it puts out, there's just something, I know everyone says the colour science of Canon cameras haven't been the same since, but there's just something about it. But anyway, when I used to shoot the Canon 5D Mark II, I always had, or used to shoot my 17-40 f4 L series lens. Loved it. Of course, when I bought the EOS R, I got this kit lens, the RF 24-105 f4, at a really good price. So I thought I may as well get it. And pretty much it hasn't come off the camera because I'm so impressed with it. I mean, it's got image stabilization as well, which is bloody brilliant, even though I spend most of my time on a tripod. But I haven't been out much with a camera lately, and I've been out walking about, sort of on my way home from work. I've literally just jumped out of the van to get some pictures, and I haven't needed my tripod, but that's not really my kind of photography. Well, anyway, in the last video, I slated this bad boy, and my problem was, because I'm used to 17mm wide, which is what I mostly shoot at, could I cope with shooting at 24mm wide? Would that be wide enough? I think because I've fallen in love with this 24-105 lens, I've kind of slated this 17-40. So when I went back after the other day, when I went back home, looked on the computer at the shots that I'd taken with my 5D Mark II and this lens, and they are flawless. They are absolutely, I mean, yeah, this is a little bit soft on the edges, but most of the time, if I'm shooting sort of landscapes under the canopy of trees, I'll add a little bit of vignette into my shot anyway. So I'm not too worried about the edges. And not only that, in Lightroom, when you click the lens correction, or whatever it is, button down there, it kind of goes pop and gets rid of a lot of the distortion anyway. So I was bang out of order for slating this lens. Brilliant for video, awesome. But I think because I've been so impressed with this 24-105, I've just kind of gone, oh, this is new, bugger that, and loved it. So I've come down today to a place called Dewstone Car Park. I think it's the River Plym. And anyway, it's pretty similar to where I shot in the last video, but it's a different place. Loads of canopy of trees. Again, there hasn't been any rain, so the water hasn't been very high. But I just want to get this bad boy out. I'm going to leave my 24-105 in the bag. I'm going to put the 17-40 on with the EF to the RF adapter on that I got with it as well. Works seamlessly. I mean, this is an EF lens, but with the adapter, it works an absolute treat on this EOS R. The 24-105 lens is going in my bag. It's not going to come out today, and I'm going to go and shoot some waterscapes with a 17-40 and give it another try. Because ideally, what I want to do when I'm out landscape shooting, I'm on my tripod. I live on my tripod. I love it, and I don't need the image stabilization. So I'm hoping that when I go out and shoot my landscapes, I've got my 70-200, 17-40. Love it, pretty much do everything I want. And then when I'm out with the missus and the kids and I'm just walking about the weekend, if we get down Cornwall for the weekend, and I just want to take one lens, bung the 24-105 on. Image stabilization, handheld shots, perfect. Don't need a big clumpy bag. So let's go and take some shots with this 17-40. I know they're going to be cracking shots anyway, but it's just to convince my little brain. And anyway, I'm out taking pictures twice in 3 days, so all's good. Anyway, let's go out and get some pictures. And I've got here at like 9:30 and there's freaking cars everywhere. It's rammed already. But I suppose it is half term, so cool. Let's go out and take some shots. Spot on. I've only taken 2 shots. And I'm starting to realise how much I love the 17mm wide shot. I mean, look at this, in portrait format. The leg of me tripod's in the shot, and all the way up there is the bridge. I've got my 0.9 Pro Glass neutral density filter to extend the shutter speed. I've got my 0.6 soft neutral density because the sky's a little bit brighter in the trees. I've got 3.5 seconds, f14, ISO 100. So basically, I might have to clone out a bit of the tripod leg. I've got the rushing water down here. All those lovely different colour rocks. And then I've got the bridge up there and a little bit of the canopy of the trees. I like this framing up here. Cool as. Yeah, I'm starting to realise now why I loved the 17mm wide lush. I love it. Found another cracking spot. I'm focused from this rock pretty much all the way up through, right up into that canopy. This one here on the screen is this bad boy, and then all the way up to the top of the screen. Blimey, we've got all the way up to where that branch comes over. About there somewhere. Love it. I think I realise now why I like the 17mm, why I like it so wide, because when you take a shot in the foreground you could be looking right down on the rock. It gives you a shot that you can't really see with a human eye unless you move your neck. It's almost like you're hovering because you're looking down on the foreground rock. You're going from the floor all the way up to the canopy of the trees. I think that's why I like this 17mm so much, and I've just zoomed in and my picture's a tack sharp. Probably going to go and find one more shot because I've got to pick the missus up from work. Just a quick one, people. See all these bright spots? I find that's all right in the vegetation, but when you're shooting water, you don't want that in it, because if you're trying to balance up the exposure, see, look at that, it's just completely blown out and it's going to ruin your shot. So it's nice to have pockets of light coming through, but not too much on the water, because with the long exposure, the water's going to be blown out anyway. See, like that there, it's perfect. It's perfect there. It's not going to be overblown out, but yet if you look in the distance up there, look, the light's catching directly on that, and it's just going to go boof and ruin your shot. Like in the foreground here, look at that, it just looks horrible. When you see it with your human eye adjusts really well and you think, yeah, it's going to make a great shot. But when you're trying to retain information in all this lower light places, that is just going to wreck your damn shot. Keep that in mind, people. I absolutely love this shot. It's probably my most favourite shot of the day. And believe it or not, I'm not shooting at 17mm, I'm shooting at 40mm, the long end. The framing actually probably is something like that, all the way up to about there. It's an absolute beauty. And my settings are, again, I've got my 0.9 Pro Glass ND filter to extend my shutter speed. I've got my Lee 0.6 to slow that brighter canopy down. Soft. I've got ISO 100, f14, 6 seconds. And I'm pretty much focused. Because the shot starts about there, I'm focused smack bang right there. So all these rocks should be f14, focus there. All these rocks should be nice. I don't know actually if I can show you on the back of the camera what the shot looks like, but it's something like, oh, it's an absolute beauty. Right, people, if you got this far, cheers for watching. I've got an apology to make to Canon, because even though this 17-40 it's an L series lens, but it's obviously nowhere near the top of their L series lenses, and it's old now. It's lush. I mean, from what I can see on the back of it, I mean, it works with the adapter, the EF to the RF adapter to fit the EOS R. It's seamless. I mean, I'm not shooting rapid scenes and I don't need mega quick autofocus, so I don't know about that. But as far as landscape goes, I used to love this lens when it was on me 5D Mark II. And then obviously I bought the Canon EOS R, and I thought, bugger it, I'll get the kit lens. The idea was, because I got it as a package, I was going to sell the kit lens because I got a really good price. I think I paid less than £2 for the adapter, the EOS R, and the 24-105. So well, that's a really good price. Brand new as well. And the idea was, because I love my 17-40mm lens, was I was going to sell this 24-105, but putting it on the camera, it's an absolute beauty. Oh, I don't want to get rid of it. It's got image stabilization and it's just lush. But, you know, so I kind of got sucked into that. RF glass, amazing anyway. But yeah, having gone back and chucked, I mean, the 17-40, it just doesn't look nothing compared to these classy RF lenses. It feels clunky and all the rest, but it works. I love this. I didn't think that when I sat in the front room and I put this on at 17mm wide and then I zoom into 24, I was like, there's not much difference. But out in landscape, that's huge. especially when you can take a picture, you can look down on a rock and you can see the canopy of the trees. It's hugely different. But anyway, on the back of the camera, the pictures are lush and sharp. But then again, this is an amazing screen on here anyway. So I'm going to get them back on the computer, have a look. Obviously, you would have seen the shots by now because I put this video together. So from what I can say now, if you've got the... Like I said, I slated this. I shouldn't have done. I just got sucked into this RF lush glass, which it is. And you're concerned about using the 17-40 with the adapter on the Canon EOS R, go for it. It is just amazing. It's just lush. Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of the vid. Cheers for watching. There was probably some music from CloZee, and I'm going to go and pick the missus up from work and probably drink some wine somewhere. Although I'm back to work tomorrow. Bugger it. But anyway, cool. Cheers for watching. See you later. Bye.